What's going on today, guys? We are in my backyard, and today I'm going to be teaching you 5 basic BMX tricks for when you're starting out. Some of these are my favorite, and I literally do them every single session. So once you learn these, it'll really help you out, kind of gain speed, get some bike control, and kind of look pretty sweet at the skate park. So the first trick will be tire tap. Second will be disaster. The third one will be rock to fakie, and then the fourth one will be kind of like a rock and roll, so oh wait, I guess that was only 4. Huh, I gotta learn how to count. Alright, after doing some calculations, I figured out how to do math. First one will be tire tap, second one will be disaster, third one will be kind of like a rock to fakie, fourth one will be kind of like a front disaster revert, so kind of like go up straight. You'll see how it is. Just hold on, give me a second. And then the fifth one will be foot jam / inside foot jam, because that's what I do, but it's the same thing. So let's get started. All right, so we're in my backyard ramp, and we're gonna be using the 5-foot side for all these tricks. All these tricks I would kind of if you're first starting out, I'd recommend a nice mellow 4-foot quarter, but this is all we have, so just bear with me. First one we're gonna be doing is tire tap. Tire tap is very basic. I do it. Liz, I'm filming! I'm filming a video! Alright, so now that my wife has been done interrupting, what a tire tap is. Tire tap's when you go up on top of the ramp. Oh my god. So what a tire tap is when you go up on a quarter pipe and then you land. Oh my god! Go away! So what a tire tap is, you go up a ramp, land on the deck on your back tire, and then jump back in. Sounds hard, it's really easy. So the first steps that you want to do is you just want to go straight up the ramp in a straight line, and then you just do a 90. Don't do a full 180, because then you'll kind of karate chop down and die. That's bad. I always kind of do a 90-degree spin, and then you kind of want to squat down and get low so you can have a low center of gravity so you don't fall over. And then you can use your brakes to do them, a lot of people with brakes do them. I don't use my brakes, I go brakeless. And so what I do is I use my front foot as a counterbalance and give pressure, so then you're able to just sit and then jump back in. So let me do a tire tap for you real quick. Alright, so when I was first learning tire taps, I really didn't know what I was doing. No one was there to explain it. So I just went to YouTube videos like this. But I would get my balance, and I would be sitting there, and I'd be looking down in the ramp, and I just couldn't figure out how to jump in. So what you want to do is you want to drop your shoulder into the ramp, and you can literally just drop your front wheel and roll in, because you'll be on a mellow quarter learning this. Or, if you're not scared and you just send it, kind of just pop up. You can it's so easy, you can just, oh my god! So you can use your crank pressure to pop right in, super easy. Alright, trick number 2 is disaster. This is one of the first kind of tech tricks that I learned, because it's super easy and it looks cool. So, you want to know how to air, just get that 180 in an air, and you might want to know how to 180 fly out, and you kind of just mix those two together. So, you want to go fast enough to reach the top, but you don't want to go fast enough to do a 180 fly out. And when you do it, you just ride up, and kind of pretend like you're gonna do an air, but push through a little bit, and then you can just look straight down, and you can just place your bike back wheel on top, front wheel down, and then you kind of crouch down and you can just roll right in. They're very easy. So I'll do one now. Stop it, Liz! Alright, so as you can see, I didn't go slow enough to do an air, and I didn't go fast enough to do a 180, so it's right in the middle. And it's all, again, with these tricks, you just want to kind of keep a low center of gravity so you're not going to fall over or whatever. And all these, if you are going to fall, you can just put a foot down, you'll be fine. But if you fully commit, you'll land at first tee. Not a problem. Alrighty, third tech trick to know when you're starting to BMX is rock to fakie. So that's basically a disaster, but without a 180. So you're just gonna go straight up the quarter, hop, put your front wheel on, back wheel in the transition, jump, and go fakie. You wanna know fakie's pretty good, especially if you're doing this on a bigger quarter, because you'll be going pretty fast. But if you're on a smaller thing, you can even try it on a bank. Just kind of like get the idea of like where to put your front wheel and stuff. But yeah, so it's just go up enough not to fully fly out. Put your front wheel on top, back wheel in the transition, crouch down, hop back in. And when you're doing the hop back in, like a trick that I do, is I like to crouch down and then I use that crouch to do the pop out. And then you're clear away from the quarter. I've never cased going back in or whatever. The only thing I have done is hop too much and landed on back wheel heavy and flipped over, but it's not that bad. It's pretty easy. So let me do one. So as you can see, just ride up, give it a little hop, land, crouch down, use that crouch pop in fakie, and just pedal it out and you'll be solid. All right, fourth trick on this quarter that you need to know is like a front disaster revert. These are really fun. I like doing these, like I'll do front disaster, revert, bar in, and all that kind of stuff. I actually knocked my teeth out. These two, doing front disaster, or no, it was back pedal feeps. No, it was front disaster, down whip in, and I knocked my teeth out. I haven't done it since because that was terrifying. But anyways, this one you're gonna do the same thing as the rock to fakie, except when you crouch, you're gonna pop a 180 in. So when I first learned these, what I started to do was kind of go up at an angle, so then the hop wasn't much, and then over time kind of increase that angle even more until I was almost doing like a 270 in, which is really, really fun. So I'll kind of show you like the steps you should take when you're doing this right now. All right, so this first one is gonna be like a really mellow angle, so I'm not gonna go straight into it. I'm gonna kind of like do like a 45-degree angle so I can just like pop in real quick. And again, when you land, you just wanna crouch down and pop in, and it's all about keeping your shoulder and looking in, and you'll spin right in. It's super easy. So as you can see there, it was like a really mellow angle, and I just landed, pushed on, and then popped right in and turned. This is completely a commitment trick, so if you commit to it and commit to the spin, you'll be good. Now, I'm gonna go straight up and do the full like front disaster revert right here. Fuck. I like got caught on something. That sucked. All right, I had no idea what happened. I feel like I heard like a crack, so I felt like I may have caught on and snagged up on the 180 in. That's never happened to me before. But believe me, this is a beginner trick. It's just kind of like a steeper quarter for it. So I'm gonna do another one. Trust me, I can do these guys. It's like your math teacher doesn't know like multiplication. All right, so that was the front disaster revert. Go straight up again, pop right in. Now we're gonna tweak it even more. So I'm doing like almost a 270 in. This one's really fun. Hopefully I don't die. So when you're doing that one, what I like to do is kind of like feel like I'm putting all my pressure like on the right side of my front wheel and the left side of my back wheel and kind of hook it in. So I turn in, and as soon as I feel it's hooked, I rip it right around. This one's better for doing it on like bigger quarters because it's easier to like get that momentum to turn around. It's more of a spin, but it comes around really fast, as you can see. So that's number 4. I'm dying. That actually really hurt. I'm confused. God. Alright, out of nowhere the sun came out, so I'm blind. This is the 5th trick. This is foot jams. This one, out of all of them, is definitely the most difficult, kind of. But if you find the right quarter, they're really easy to learn. I learned them in probably a couple days. So it's the same as the tire tap. You want to go up, turn 90, but instead of landing on your back, you want to land on the front tire with your foot in it. If you're right foot forward, you want to put your right foot in, your left foot forward, put your left foot in, and you want to spin your proper way. And the key to this trick is like all the other ones. You just want to compress, keep your low center of gravity, and then use that compression to pop in. Another thing that really helps out is a lot of times people will land in it and start falling away. The way to stop that is by keeping your shoulder, like really keep your shoulder and look into the quarter, so you can just like, as soon as you pop out, you're automatically going to go back in and you're just going to find your pedal and roll away. This one's easy again to like, if you're not fully committed, to kind of just like pop and take your like the foot that you put in off and kind of push off. But yeah, it takes a lot of time to learn it. One thing that'll help is if you go to lymbmx.com and buy one of these shirts, link right here, boom, battle tee, tall tee, it'll help. But yeah, it's pretty easy. So I'm not going to do a foot jam, I'm going to do an in jam because that's what I'm more comfortable with because I learned them goofy. So instead of using my front foot, I'm going to use my back foot on the inside, but it's the same thing. So let's see it. Tire tap. Slow it down, and as you can see, I'm really leaning over the ramp, so it's as soon as I pull my foot out, as long as you're leaning over, you're gonna go in and just kind of with your arms bring your bike in. It's super simple. Alright guys, that's the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned one of these tricks or all these tricks. If you learn them, tell me in the comment section down below. If you have any questions, comment section down below. And also share your clips with me. Follow me on Instagram at @TheRealJR.Hobbs. Tag me if you learning them or trying them, and I'll give my feedback and let you know what you're doing right or if it was sick or whatever. Be sure to subscribe because in the future I will be doing a giveaway. I'll be giving away one of my shirts from BMX, and so subscribe so you get notified when that happens. And if you want to buy some shirts, hit this little link right here or up here or whatever. They're awesome. All the logos are printed into the fabric so they're not there. They're tall so you look steezy as hell when you're riding. And yeah, it's good stuff. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.